myself the other day.
Man,
like, usually it wasn't a full-on shitting of myself. Like, it didn't touch underwear, but it just smushed in the cheeks.
that's shitting on yourself.
I know, but I count like hitting cloth. But it was the closest I've come in a long time
because
and it was.
That story starts differently usually. Like, you say that like a while, like when I was young. Not the other day.
No. It's been a long time. But I'm driving back in from Elgin, and whatchamacallit, like a little bit more than halfway, and I just feel like a boom. You know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just feel like, bong, like
your stomach dropped into your
like, it was like
sphincter.
It was like a twinge, and I'm like, I can make it. Like, I'll be good. And then my girl Amber, she's like, yeah, I gotta pee really bad too. I'm like, fuck, all right, we'll be home soon. And I'm good. Like, I'm gonna make it. Yeah. No stress, no nothing. Like, all right, I'm fine. She goes to pee, and my ass was like, hey,
guess what?
Guess what I gotta do? And I felt like all the pressure hit.
Oh, dude.
Like my colon. It was just so I'm standing there, and I'm like, hey, are you almost done? She's like, I'm peeing. I'm like, yeah, but it pees faster than poo. Like, what are you doing? And then she's like, I'm like, you kind of got to go right now. Like, you got to stop.
It has to stop now, yeah.
Because I have to go in. And then, like, and then Cinco, he can't be without her. So he's standing in front of the bathroom door. Yeah. So she comes out. And then he tries to, like, get in between us. I kicked the motherfucker. I'm like, get the fuck out the way. Like, I got in there, bro. It was smush city. I sat and I was like, oh. And then, like, I fucking, like, I went for that first wipe, and I was like, I'm gonna need a shower after this one.
Oh my god, bro!
And then
you were mid-wipe, like, you know what?
It felt like the whole area, the whole vicinity was just like, yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and jump in this shower. And then I get out the bathroom, my girl was like, "Did you shit yourself?" I was like, I didn't. The clothes are still good, but fuck, man.
But still, man. Oh, you're a nasty dude. Wow.
And that so that was Saturday. Sunday, had a nice little gathering at a friend's house.
A little get together.
I won't say
thought
who.
I not see you there.
You might have been there.
I might have not have seen you there.
But there was only 10 people. No, there was like 12. But we were all.
There was extra.
Nobody's sick now. We're fine.
Yeah.
Lori Lightfoot didn't shut us down.
No, I saw her shadow around her.
Driving back to your crib afterwards to the fucking west side, I was like, God damn, you saw the cops shutting everything down, bro.
Where'd you drive through? Now everybody knows I live in the west side, or do I?
I drove down Grand. And I don't know if you've been.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like from what is it? What's it? California and Grand, for the most part. No.
Yeah. Well.
No.
That's kind of industrial.
We took Sacramento, and then we cut across. Either way, we were on Grand for a long time.
Yeah, it's a little.
And
hoodish.
It was very hood. Like, the cops broke up this shit at a gyro spot. It was crazy.
Dude, I drive through the hood to get here. I know. But I take Hamlin is it Central Park? Mm-hmm. And just driving through. Or sometimes I cut through, like, Chicago. And it's just there. Bro, there's a side street. I don't know what it is. I refuse to know the side street. But sometimes a shortcut I take. And I always forget. I'm like, God damn it. Why? Broad daylight, bro, too, man. And they're just out there on top of the car just banging hard, man. They look and I just...
Bro, like,
I keep driving, but I'm like, why are you? What is it that you're doing?
Up on the north side, I'm not really scared in any neighborhood. Like, there's no, but I get to the west side, I'm like, and then the south side, I'm okay. But the west side just
west side's a little south side, I'm saying, I go to south. I mean, not to say there's no parts on the south side I wouldn't go to, but
no, I mean, I'm not deep south though. Like, I'm not fucking like 79th and shit like that. But the west side, the whole town was like, oh, fucking, I'm like, damn, I forgot this shit looks like this.
Like, fuck, dude. It's like 20 years behind, though.
Yeah,
look
it's
at it,
fucking
man.
Scary.
You know what's like that is New York. Like, if you go, like, New York, right, Times Square in Manhattan. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Financial district. Oh, that's cool. You know, go to the pier. You get on the ferry to go see the Statue of Liberty. But you start walking a little inland, though. Like, you get to, like Harlem.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, what happened to New York? You're like,
oh, this is New York. You know what? I never felt.
But I'm okay with New York. I've been in New York, like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years.
I've never felt unsafe.
Yeah, I'm always fine. I'm a little, like, I'm on alert. Because I'm like, I'm in New York, but I mean, I'm not worried.
Yeah, they probably tell that we're not from there just by the way I walk.
Seriously, bro.
Our pace is a little slower. I feel like, because I was in fucking Vegas one time, and this dude, I was walking up the street, and this guy looked at me like, "You're from Chicago, ain't you?"
Damn, for real?
And I'm like, yeah, I'm in Las Vegas. I'm like, yeah, how'd you know? He's like, I could tell you just walk. Like, you got a fast, slow walk.
He was hitting on you.
I don't know. Then he asked me for money. But I was like,
nah, you.
Are you guessing where we're from?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He probably had a bet with another bum.
Dude, I had a guy come in when I was working at my first job at the video store.
Yeah.
This little old Indian dude came in.
What video store?
West Coast Video.
Yeah, you did.
Wasn't
there a commercial?
No,
West Coast Video. I just made one up, though.
I don't know. I don't think there was.
No?
But he comes in and he's like, oh, let me read your palm. And he's like reading my hand. He's like, oh, this is the lifeline. You're gonna live. You're gonna be like 82 years old.
Ah, shit.
He's like, oh, but there's this money line. You're not gonna make a lot of money. And then I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up. And then he puts his stone in my hand. And he's like, all right. He's like, now, give me some money. He legit is like, okay, now you pay me for that. And I looked at him like, bro, you already told me I'm not going to make a lot of money, so I can't part it with you. Yeah. Part with it on you. So what the fuck are you talking about?
So no.
Get out of my face.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, come on. I was like, and then he just fucking walked out.
Yeah, like your shit was going to be real. I said 82.
I gave him back his stone. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
now when you're 82, when you're 81 turning 82, you're going to remember them? I'm like, shit, this
unless
is
he put a curse on me like that.
Stupid bastard, bro.
Thinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking rub my cheek. Ugh.
Have you actually had your palm?
No, I'm kind of scared of that shit.
I had that read by a bruja.
See, I don't know, man.
But I'm saying that I was like, this is what it is. But I've had encounters with brujas in my lifetime. I don't know what it is. It's like a Gonzalez thing. But my dad, he's told me stories about his encounters with brujas, like girlfriends that were brujas. And for some reason, I relive my dad's fucking life, bro. And I'm like, same shit. And I remember before he was ill, we would share our stories. And I would tell, man, probably this girl. He's like, you motherfucker, you're cursed. Yeah, he was like, you're cursed like me, man. But no, straight up. But she read my palm, and she told me, because my two fingers right here, they're even, that like I'll never be broke, but I'll never be that threshold when I'm rich. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, well, that sucks.
That's everybody.
And then I'm like, no, some people are shit are different.
Oh, he's got the ring
finger is longer.
Yeah, so there's different variation. And she did the side over here. This means you'll have how many kids, but it's been so long I forgot. But I remember that shit stuck to me though.
See, I got
like, do you have like whatever lines or some shit around here that tells you how many kids you are? I don't know.
Damn.
It's all types.
I think I used mine. On my right hand, I got no line. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth, baby. Hey, really quick, man. I want to give a shout out to my dude, man.
So me jerking off, man.
Come on, man.
Speaking of children.
Children are good people, man. I don't care what the consensus is about them, but they're all right, man. I have two little people, man. I have three little people. I want to give a big shout out to big man today, man. It's his 11th birthday, Malachi Claudio, man. What up, dude? Everyone here at Legal Aliens says happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, you good.
No, what did I put up the other day? Because something about kids made me think of Michael Jackson.
Jesus.
And I'm listening to the fucking Thriller album, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a good fucking album.
Ain't it?
All right. And then I'm like, damn, dude, like, that's one of those things where you separate the person from the artist.
Yeah.
Like, whatever freaky weird shit he did to his face and all that other shit. Like, okay, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like, the music is the thing. Is there somebody like that for you that you were like, all right, if you just let me, whatever, however bad that person was.
I think I did see your post, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You like to cancel him just forever?
Dude, you know what, man? That's for all that. I'll do that with anybody, man. Any favorite artist of mine or sports celebrity or actor. I don't really have one. Like, Mike Jackson would be the guy. Like, I listen. I have a Mike Jackson radio on my Spotify, Amazon Music.
I still listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah, I heard R. Kelly the other night, bro. I swear to God, we're on the couch. I hear it, but it was Alexa. And we're kind of like already like we're done. We're not moving. I easily, and she also could have been like, Alexa, skip. And
what song was it?
Bumping Grind.
Like,
yeah, and I was like,
sorry. Okay,
I said, God damn it, fuck you, R. Kelly.
My cutoff for R. Kelly to where I just don't like Trapped in the Closet. It's just comical, but like the first few, and then he made like 30 of them fucking things.
Yeah. He was actually selling the bootlegs,
right? He's like, I got the new one coming out. No one on the street got this. And then,
sleeve.
But like, Step in the Name of Love. You hear that song?
Damn it!
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got some fucking songs that you're like, man. I'm not gonna not play this.
But OJ doesn't get that love because you won't see an old OJ game. You know,
right? There's no nostalgic OJ
never
game.
like
You get highlights.
He might have killed that for himself. No, maybe.
No, because he has no body of work behind him. He had the sports. So you look at OJ stats.
He was a monster, but
no, I know, but like you can't. Like if I watch, they show the same 3 OJ highlights, just him running over some dude and then going, and then that's it. And it's like all old time, like Jim Brown. Every time you see him in a football highlight, he just runs over the dude. Like, but he had monster stats. But like,
he only played for 9 years though.
Fucked up his knee, like Barry Sanders. Like Barry Sanders,
he left on good terms, right? On his own terms, I mean.
Yeah, he was left after like 10 years. He's like, why am I gonna play for the Lions? Ain't gonna win a Super Bowl. Why am I gonna give up my body, break up my body?
Jump from different teams, but you lose that luster.
But OJ didn't.
He doesn't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, because it's like it happened so publicly that like you can just like, man. This shit, that was the first like fucking trial that everyone sat there and watched. That was the first.
I was in high school, junior maybe. In high school, maybe we watched like I remember I think we watched the verdict on TV in history class. Mr. Edmond. That's crazy. I remember that dude's name. The
funniest part about like so the Rodney King thing. Not that it's funny about that, but so you know how that shit happened. Like they found out guilty. Blah blah blah. Boom, riots. Right. But then the OJ verdict that came. I remember that was in the afternoon. I was in class.
Yeah.
And they beefed up security so much in case OJ was gonna be found guilty.
Yeah.
And then so like we're all sitting there waiting like what the fuck's going on. But the thing is like there was no at that time there's no way pulling out your phone and then looking to see like update blah blah blah. We had no time when so we're just sitting there and like not guilty. I swear to every fucking non-black person just let out a sigh of relief. Okay, they're not gonna fucking whoop my ass because they were worried about the black kids fucking overreacting and shit. And it's like it's not even overreacting. It's like
no, I mean if we just rage, man. Could you imagine?
Like the shit that's happening right now in Minnesota.
Yeah,
rest in peace to George Floyd,
man.
Where that fucking cop sat on that dude's neck for 7 minutes.
You believe that, bro?
And it's like, and he was on camera, and it was just like,
bro, the fact that he man, like, just look, you watch the guy die in the video, man. Like that, at one point he was just gray, and I'm like, he's dead. I was like, that was weird, man.
And then his fucking partner's just standing there, like, trying to control the audience, like, doing that, like, the crowd. I'm like, people, when you hear all those people yelling the same thing, there's nothing in your brain say, like, maybe they're right. Let me look behind and see what the fuck's going on.
Not once did he do that.
No, he didn't look behind. He just stayed there trying to block it. He didn't look to see. And then when he did, when he found out like, the paramedics came, then he was like,
that's because shit. They kept repeating, check his pulse. Because you see from afar, that was through the video. You could see the guy was he had passed.
And then there's
right there.
And then there was two cops behind the car holding him down. And none of those two guys were like, hey man,
he's
up.
His legs, right?
The motherfucker had his hand in his pocket. Like if you look at the video. Unless he's got a glove on and I can't see it, but it looks like his hand's sitting in his fucking pocket which means all his weight's on that leg. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not holding himself up on a car. No. It's fucking. And then now, like,
it was almost a bit like that. I don't know, man. And then did it want to be done or
what? That guy?
Yeah, because I mean,
I have no idea. I think the motherfuckers forget that they're on camera now, and they just there's some frustration. Something's going on in their brain that makes them fucking click and just not.
I don't know why that doesn't trigger though. Like I don't care what situation you're in.
But like even that hive mentality that none of the cops they all thought he was doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, they thought it was like that to them was like protocol. Right. This is what we learned at the academy.
That's why like anybody blames any of that shit that happens in Minnesota, like with the protesting and like how they're blowing up, like breaking up squad cars and shit. If anybody blames them, you're putting the blame on the wrong people. Your blame should be on them 4 cops that led to that shit. Like, don't blame those people because that is direct fucking reaction to the action that those dudes took that they need to be held responsible for.
Because if not, then you'll think it's okay. Though it's okay to be done.
Yeah,
you'll do it over and over, which is kind of the case because it's like almost like there's like an average of this a year now.
Minnesota's had like 2 or 3, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. The hell? The mayor called for the arresting officer. All of them are fired that were there. So
yeah, and then he want charges brought against the dude with his knee on his neck. Then we got that shit in Atlanta too, with Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah.
And that's right.
Can't forget about that shit,
the father son.
Yeah.
The guy driving the truck who shot the video finally got arrested for murder too. So.
Yeah, man, you damn right, bro.
He tried to say he just happened upon that.
Yeah,
I happened to just speak, and so then you went for the ride and be like, hey, this is actually pretty cool. You
were just on a Sunday cruise and you just saw this and fucking.
You slug.
But yeah, shit's it's gonna be like the fucking do the right thing, the end of do the right thing, bro. Where like.
Yeah,
there's
man.
There's going to be a heavy conflict with the cops. And a lot of these things are like these cops, they got the military backgrounds. The military background is not diffuse. It's defeat.
It's changed now, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they're coming in from with PTSD, they're coming in from overseas. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them are great cops. But there's some of them that have that fucking army mentality.
Oh, they got that switch, bro.
Yeah, and then you give them M16, you give them fucking ARs, you know what I'm saying? You give them tanks. You give them this, and now they're fucking soldiers. Like, we got to realize that, hey, we got the National Guard for that.
Yeah, man.
The police shouldn't be that. Police should be able to fucking handle.
But that changed a long time ago, man. That changed before Ron became mayor, man. I think Daley was it. I saw it after Rudy Giuliani's shoot first, ask questions later. Yeah. And that kind of changed.
Stop and frisk.
Yeah, man. It was like, let's get to it, man. How many stories I've heard, bro, in the city, man, about cops just shooting or.
Well,
without even questioning what the situation is, but
I was had a conversation with a cop a while ago, and they're like, they don't. This was a long time ago, early 2000s, 99 or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't you just like shoot him in the kneecap like in movies and shit like
I've
that?
said the same, right?
And then he's like, first of all, it's very hard, like just to fucking pinpoint. Right? Because the shooting at paper, yeah, you probably hit that dude in the shoulder, but when you're in a live situation, it's way difficult. But then also he's like, if we shoot, we have to shoot to kill, because that way, and it sounds fucked up, but they can't sell their side of the story. They can't get sued. At the time, they weren't suing the lawsuits weren't big name things that were happening. So it's like you got. You
mean lawsuits towards
right? Because they say you permanently injured this guy and you got to, you know what I'm saying, like the lawsuit, the family, the wrongful death type thing. But now, if that person's dead, he can't say that he wasn't doing his crime. The evidence wasn't there. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like. So it's fucked up.
It's coming like they use that as a loophole then.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And then, but.
That's crazy.
It is fucking crazy, dude. But now that thankfully we got all these cameras and shit like that, and people are starting to take notice and like stopping, and. Because now. You got to start questioning you got to question the fucking tactics right there. Like everybody at this point, there's no one that can sit there and say that this person was doing this, and this. He was already subdued. He was already, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that you could tell he wasn't fighting. So anybody that doesn't see this and think like, oh man, shit is fucked up.
That something's wrong.
Yeah. Everyone has to stop and take notice now. This one is the thing that everybody has to stop and take notice, because if you don't after this, you're just fucking ignorant. You just want to remain ignorant.
There's a lot of videos, man, that are damn near like they expose the true faces of.
Yeah. And I think this one hit right.
Of our country. This was
right with the fucking quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everyone just that's the only non-corona news right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Now you have to pay attention. You have the two.
The potential race war,
not a
or a huge another huge backlash against the police.
Yeah. So it's like everyone has to take note of this. Everyone has to fucking, from regular ass people to the fucking alderman, the legend. You know what I'm saying? Like. Background checks in these cops, bro. Like, I think those are the people that anybody that is able to take your life.
Yeah,
they have to be the most mentally checked person on the planet.
I would like to see their records though, or just to know what their background really is.
Oh, as far as like what they did.
Yeah, before, what was their rank? Or were they, were they newbies? You know what I'm saying? Right. Were they veteran cops? Were they a task force? They always come in for it. Like
the one that happened
are they
in
military? Do they have military backgrounds?
In Louisville, I forgot what her name is. Breonna Taylor. The cops came in unannounced with a warrant.
No-knock warrant?
A no-knock warrant on a regular ass house. They had the wrong address.
Port Alonzo?
They fucking kick in the door. The homeowner, registered gun owner, licensed everything, had the gun, shoots a cop. The fucking cop started because he thought someone was breaking in.
Yeah.
So he didn't know. It was a no-knock warrant. They just burst in and he just pulled out the gun and started shooting, which he was well within his rights to do.
Yeah.
And then fucking the cops shoot back. and they killed her. I think she got hit 8 times.
Oh shit!
Fucking Christ.
And it's just like, and then the fucking dude, they charged her husband with like attempted.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah, they tried to charge her husband. Yeah, because then it's like at that point, they're just trying to cover their asses.
Yeah,
they're just like, oh well, fuck. But I mean, that's the thing is like you got to worry about that shit because if they come in unannounced, you think there's a burglar.
Yeah,
and I shoot a
that's
cop.
self-defense.
Yeah, that's self-defense.
It's instinctive. Yeah,
because it's like, all right, I don't care. Like that's something you got to look at the context of. Like I'm innocent, completely innocent person, and you just burst into my house. I'm well within my rights to shoot you.
They should get $1 billion fucking dollars for that, dude.
Yeah,
they'll fight though, man. My buddy was mistreated by cops, man, a while ago, man. He got locked up with everyone got into a big bar fight and shenanigans. I missed out because I was extremely intoxicated. I got kicked out before this, but long story short,
you were already home.
I was there. Yeah, I was looking for them outside on Rush, but they all got locked up after the brawl. And my buddy's black. He's a black Puerto Rican, Haitian Dominican. But it was everybody because it was Marines. It was just not just him. It was like white, Asians, Latinos, black. But man, with him, bro, he got like they messed him up, bro. They had him handcuffed in the paddy wagon, hands on his throat. I remember he had all this. Had taken pictures. He went to court and everything for this with them, man. They fought hard, man. But he ended up coming out on top. But all of them got fucking hurt. But he specifically got beat by the cops, man.
You got to think that there are some cops that, as a kid, they were bullies. So that carries over to an adult with fucking
cops are using
powers.
I hate the stereotype, but like I know guys from high school that became cops. They are my boys, and then there's some that weren't my boys but became cops. I was like, oh man, I was like you would be a cop. I was like, whatever, man. Trying to hear that shit. I hate bullies, man. I know I would see like you. No.
Luckily, I haven't had any crazy run-ins with police.
Bro, that
like they've always been cool with me.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to attribute it to. Is it my skin tone? It might be. But as soon as they say my name, they know that it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
different.
But I don't know. Luckily, I mean, because there are a lot of good police out there.
No, they are,
so
man.
There's definitely way more than
I believe
than the bad.
Like my high school buddies, man, that are cops, man. I'm like, no, they're good guys. Even the bullies, man, they're just saying, man, they're just bullies.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not saying they're bad cops either. But I used to have a lot of run-in with cops, man. I hated it, bro. Especially like from like maybe 17 and up, man. It was just, and I don't think it was because I was just there. Like I was always through Homer Park.
Yeah,
it was always around there. I know a couple of times it happened by DeVry when I was at DeVry. It was just really wrong place at the wrong time. But when it was Homer Park, Logan Square, in the neighborhood, it was just like, ooh. See, and I was like, God damn it! But I did have a car that stood out. I had the almighty.
It was half black, half blue. Just pitchfork rims. Just like, what the fuck?
I had a hat that was sewed on top of it to the right. No, but I had a van. It was like a.
Oh, you had a gangbanger van.
I had a gangbanger van. I had a GMC Safari, and it was kind of like some like pinkish or fuchsia, but I lived around the IGs, and they were black and pink, and it was very attractive to cops, man, even to the neighborhood guys. But the cops seemed to pull me over. But of course, I always had like herb. I'm like, God damn it, bro.
You just have to know them by that at a certain point. Like, come on, man, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, after a while, bro. I remember, bro. Once I just. Tossed it until they probably saw you. I'm like, I know. I like,
but what do they do then?
He grabbed it. He took me in, man. I was like, God damn it. I was at the right too, man. I was like, it's always the same. It's not like I'm breaking in or beating up an old lady or something. It's just like, I'm just.
Were you in the parking lot at the Brian? They saw you. Oh, no. That's because the fucking police are right there.
Yeah,
it's a police station right there.
No, I was actually walking on a side street that was east of Western, off Addison. I was just walking through there. I had a dime bag in my pocket, in my hand, walking through, and I saw narcs. I was like, God damn it. So once I saw them, I just tossed it into the lawn ever so casually.
I remember one time as a kid, they had a van, but it was like a fucking economy van, like a family van, not a minivan, but like a fucking van.
Yeah.
And then no seats, nothing in the back. So it was just a bunch of dudes rolling around with every fucking turn.
I've done that before.
So we're fucking getting carpet burns and shit. Like, Fucking cop pulls us over, and then whatchamacallit, like there's a fucking bucket of water right there.
Yeah.
And the cop's looking in, and he sees fucking 50, like, you know, there's like fucking 8 of us.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's in the water? And the driver's like, it's not bong water. And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then
son of a bitch.
And then we're just like, come on, man. And
he should take the fall for everybody.
I think he might have gotten a ticket for us not having a seatbelt or some shit, because there was really one seat in the back, but it wasn't attached to anything. So you'd sit in
a folding chair.
Yeah, it was like basically like a floor gaming chair, just like can roll over. You used to have fucking fun in vans, bro.
Bro, we should take the like middle seat deep out. Yeah, we should go bombing in the neighborhoods, bro. We should go just have like little like wars where the kids like
yeah. One time we fucking
bombing with eggs and shit.
We were driving, and for some reason we just thought it would be funny if the dude wanted to get over, but we thought it'd be funny if we just didn't allow him to do it.
Yeah.
So we're like, yeah, keep it going. So he's fucking sitting there, like he'd slow down again. And we just kept slowing down, kept him on it so that way he can never get over. We're like, we had our fun. We pull over. We go into a Taco Bell parking lot, or like the drive-through.
Yeah.
Motherfucker comes up behind us, jumps out, starts with a fucking screwdriver. Starts fucking poking the driver.
What the fuck?
And I'm in the
like stabbing him?
Yeah, like poking him. But I'm in the front seat looking to see if someone's coming on my side. And I'm just dying laughing because this dude's losing his shit. It's like a tiny little fucking redneck white dude. Just motherfucker just stabbing her. We're fucking cracking up. And then we can't get out because he too close to the building. Door is the side door, so you couldn't get out the fucking thing. You see all the people from Taco Bell with their head out the fucking drive-through window staring, and we're honking like, call the cops. He's like, call the cops. We're like, Keith, just fucking drive off.
Yeah.
And then finally the car in front of us.
Your friend that was driving getting stabbed in the face, and you're laughing?
He's getting poked with a screwdriver.
Not helping?
No. He's fighting him off, and the dude's like just like low-key jabbing him.
That's great.
I'm fucking dying laughing.
Stop it. Stop.
And then we finally get through the drive-through, and then we're like, what the fuck was that about? And the dude just like sped off some other direction, because I think once he saw how many of us were actually in the van, he thought it might have just been him. So he got a couple jabs, and I just started laughing like, what the fuck is going on? And then he looks in, he's like, mother. We're like, all right, let's get him. And then we just fucking we were able to go, but then you just had the fucking drive-through heads come out like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Dude, we went to we were like 18 or 19 to the drive-through at the Burger King on Diversity by the funeral home.
Yeah.
So we pull up in there, right? Pull up behind the guy. I think he's about to order. I think I accidentally like lightly bumped him, and the dude got like pissed off, man. And everyone was like, "You okay?" Yeah, it was just a slight bump. And I'm like, "Hey, man, my bad." You know. He gets out the car, bro. What the fuck, bro? What's wrong with you? Like this monster, bro. And I was like, okay, I'm a little shook. I don't know what to do. I always had something like in my seats. I'm gonna hit him with this fucking crowbar.
One of those like I used to carry those little bats you buy at the
game. I had a tire. I had a crowbar, but we were like 6 deep though.
Yeah.
But he didn't see my other guys, and we're all like 6-footers, bro. But I had the like real goofy baby face driving. He's like, oh, this guy, I'm about to smash him. But when he got to my driver's seat, bro, and everyone just starts poking their heads out, and he's like, you cool, man? I was like, yeah, I'm cool, man. You cool? I was like, no, we're just cool, man. I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God.
He was getting stomped out.
I was about to get this shit. He's about to pull me out the car, please, sir.
No, I haven't been dragged out of a car.
Never, okay? First of all, never. Secondly, never.
Never been bricked.
No, I've been bricked a few times. Around here. Project Kings.
That motherfucker just threw bricks. I got egged. Like on Halloween.
Like, you got hit with eggs?
No. The car was hit with eggs, but one time I was walking home from work, and I was at Lawrence and Central, and I'm crossing the street, walking down Lawrence, and I see this fucking car just come around the corner like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because it's like 11 o'clock at night. There's not many people out at that time.
Yeah.
So I just, I'm like, what the fuck? And he's hanging out, and he's got a fucking, he throws a fucking supersized like Coke at my back, bro.
A what?
Like a supersized Coke from like McDonald's or some shit. Like a giant fucking cup of Coke. And just throws it at my back like, bow. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they just keep driving off. And I look down, and I could see it was a cup. It was fucking ice or whatever. And they were just laughing at me, so I'm fucking stomping at my, stop at home. And I get in the house, and my mom's like, "What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Why are you mad?" I'm like, "These fucking guys came around the corner, and they threw a fucking cup on my back," and she just starts dying laughing. She's like, "Really? Like, but why?" I was like, "I don't know." And she couldn't control herself, and then I had to start laughing too. But she was just like, "Really? Like, what the fuck? Like, why would somebody do that?" And she's like, "Let me see."
That is
like,
the oddest shit to do, man.
They would just fucking, they just completely just doused me in this shit, bro. It was a fucking cup. Like, yeah.
I've done that thing
too. Felt
it
in slow motion. I was like, what? Throwing that shit?
I think I've thrown it. Man, you say that, bro? Jesus, I'm horrible, man.
See, we used to drive, and like, so my brother had a car when I was in the 8th grade, and he would just pick us up and take us around like during lunch and shit like that. And then one day it had rained, and like the water fills up on the sides. So all the kids are walking back to school.
Oh, that's the worst.
And then my brother just fucking splashed the whole row of students, and we're just dying laughing, bro. So then all these people are coming to my class, and they're all just fucking soaked. Like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, this is before school?
Huh? This is like coming back from lunch.
Oh,
so they had the rest of their day. They're going to be completely fucking doused. And it was the funniest. That was the funniest shit to me. And now if somebody did that shit to me, I would cry.
I'd be pissed, bro.
I saw it happen to a little girl. They was at a Bulls game.
She fell.
No, bro. No. So this little girl was walking with her dad, and we're walking towards the Bulls game.
Yeah.
And but for some reason he's got her walking on the outside, like by the street.
Yeah. And
his fucking car comes and doesn't see this hole. So where she's at, there's a hole right there full of like slushy ice snow water.
Mm-hmm.
And the fucking car doesn't see it, so he just falls right in, ba-bonk, and then splash.
Oh, snap.
Completely covers the little girl, bro. It was like a fucking tidal wave on her ass, like
tsunami wave.
Yeah. And the dad was just like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just looking like, "Damn!" And then like just to think like that poor girl.
Poor girl.
You gotta go to the fucking Bulls game just covered in ice. Like her whole day was ruined.
Ruined it,
bro.
No,
I used to do that to people. It's
they call me the splasher.
Yeah, we were fucking ruthless with it.
No, everyone's done that. I did that shit not too long ago, but I felt bad. Like, you ever do that and just feel bad? No, like, it was like you're too late. Like, you're already there. Like, I'm like, nah. It's like,
no, I'm not a bad driver like you.
Oh,
like I pay attention.
How the hell?
And I can see. I slow down.
Being a bad driver. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. If I see there's people at the bus stop and there's fucking water there, I'm not gonna like splash through it. That's dick move.
I did it, bro.
You're just a bad driver. That's what I'm saying. You're inconsiderate to people.
That's different.
Today there was a dude walking and he tripped. And I'm like, what the fuck would I do if all this situation just lined up and he just like landed right in the fucking, like he tripped in my bumper and I fuck him up.
Oh, you just boom.
Right, because he tripped and like, how do I tell the cops? Like, no. He was standing on the sidewalk and he just tripped off the curb.
There's no telling the cop. You keep going.
Wow, you leave that dude there?
No, man. First of all, I wouldn't hit the guy there because I'm not a bad driver.
Oh my god. I'm talking to someone just walking and tripped, so that's not on me. I'm a good driver.
Need some new brakes.
I don't know, man. And he's jaywalking. I mean,
that's on him.
I don't know what to do. Did you see that movie Lovebirds?
Yes.
On Netflix.
That was a pretty good fucking movie.
It was all right, but when they drove over that dude and then he just kept driving over him back and forth,
I was like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm just working on this new speed bump.
It was fucking terrible. I was like, that's one of the worst ways to die.
Oh, bro, I seen like this always stuck in my head was this episode from my God, Law and Order, and it starts off with like people screaming in the streets, and I hear doof 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 doof, same thing, and this lady, like she was like the wife, was running over her husband's head in the middle of the street, and
Jesus Christ.
And
this is on a show though.
It was on a show, right? But the camera though was like right, like if it was ground level. On the head,
like a Tarantino
and then
movie.
You see the tire go gung gung gung, and you hear just, but she's like peeling out. Oh, bro! But I just remember that image of the guy's head just. I was like, "What'd you do to her, bro?" Like, why did? Like, you should know if you're getting into a relationship with a woman that she's capable of running your head over. Then be on your fucking piece of shit, bro.
You gotta. I mean. You gotta know someone's crazy. You gotta see it. There's no way someone's that good of an actor.
No, bro. So
that the crazy doesn't come out.
You think someone's crazy if they announce it? Because some people are, I'm crazy, and they're like, no, you're just weird. You know, like, you're not crazy.
Yeah, no, I think
you would see it more, and then you're like, shit, that guy's fucking crazy.
I don't think the crazies admit it.
No, man.
They think they're right. That's what makes them crazy. Like, oh, what I'm doing is right, blah, blah. Like, I watch a lot of that Forensic Files and shit like that. There's a lot of scorned lovers.
Yeah, Becky does too.
But they were like fucking crazy. It's weird how that shit puts me to sleep.
It's just like your lullaby?
Yeah, dude, because it's so, like, the volumes never change. So it's like, even though it's different voices, it's all the same. There's no loud noises. There's no, like, fucking explosions.
Even the background music's all the same.
Yeah, I saw one.
It's a few notes.
I saw one yesterday. It was what the fuck, Deadly or Obsession or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And the fucking, like, guy was working with this lady at a grocery store. He kind of forced himself on her, and then they ended up started dating, and then, like, she broke up and then didn't talk to him for 7 months. He comes back, like, every single day texting, blah, blah, blah. After the 7th month, he comes out and shoots her 7 times, one for each month. And then at his trial, he acted as his own attorney just so he can ask her, why didn't you call me back?
Dude.
And then she's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, is that a real question? He's like, how come you never answered my messages? And it was like all this other shit. I was like,
that's crazy, man.
It's fucking, but the thing is, like, the way she told the story, like, there were signs in there that the dude was crazy. Like, possessively called you a fat whore and all this other shit. Like, there's signs.
No, there's always signs, though, man. But then,
so you got to look out for crazy.
There's weaknesses then within yourself then because then if you're seeing it, but you're like, I'm kind of lonely.
Yeah.
I guess I'll tolerate the crazy.
I don't know. It's hard for me to watch those shows, though.
You ever see on those, is it court.com or courtcam or something like that?
No.
They just capture like the most silliest and most absurd reactions in a courtroom. And this dude was just jabbing at the judge, man. Just talking back to him. He wasn't talking shit, but it was just jabbing him because he had a restraining order. The girl put a restraining order on him. So she's like, I'm going to give you 30 days jail, something like that. And he's like, oh, you giving me 30 days? He's like, he looks at her and it's like, just say that you don't want me to come over. And the girl doesn't say it. And the judge's like, I'm talking to you, talk to me. I'm just saying, have her tell me she doesn't want me to come over, and I won't break the restraining order. He's like, no, and he starts going back and forth. He keeps adding days to him, man. He gets up, the judge gets up. He's furious, bro. He's walking around. He's about to beat the shit out of this dude, man. So the guy gets up too. The bailiff, he's locking him. He gave him days. Like, you're under arrest. He's resisting arrest and shit. They have a struggle. The judge tries to hold him down too, so they can arrest him and shit. And all he's saying the whole time, he's just screaming, "Just tell them you don't want me to visit, and I won't do it." But this fucking broad not once says it.
Oh, so you're thinking like she was gonna?
So I'm like, what? All she had to do was say it. Like, yes, like, oh, shut the,
Right.
Stop coming. Not
But
once.
She like.
She seemed very timid, little gordita, not to say nothing on gordita.
Oh my god. Some people like the crazy. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
I'm a little crazy.
I don't like people that like, oh, I'm loud because I'm Puerto Rican. Like, no.
Shut up.
You're annoying.
You're obnoxious.
Don't blame your fucking ethnicity or race on your actions. Like, you're fucking annoying.
No, just don't do that. That's like as an escape route.
Like, how do people not know the volume of their own voice?
Oh, I don't sometimes. I'm loud.
I like it's. It's so fucking
inexplicably
weird.
Loud for some reason. I'm always told like
I don't mind being loud in like a loud situation, but if we're just in this room and you're fucking yelling, like why are you talking so loud,
bro? As I'm
and
talking,
I think people don't understand.
Can you tell every other podcast didn't hear that, please?
Because they just get louder and start talking.
Scream in this room, dog.
No, this is too close, man.
Yeah,
it's not even it, but it's just like why it's just us here. Why are you being so loud right now?
I have vocal strengths. I mean, that's pretty.
But my thing is like I was always raised to be quiet, like because we always lived on a 3rd floor, or we couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
On the 2nd floor, so we couldn't make. We made a lot of noise. You get all these fucking complaints. My mom always told me to fucking be quiet. We were never fucking.
It was
loud
6
people.
of us in the house, bro. So I think we just had to be loud. We're all loud, bro. Sometimes I'm at home and I'm gradually talking on the phone, like I have it on speakerphone, and I hear myself. Becky just like looks at me. She leans over the monitor, like, "You're loud." I'm like, "I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone, working." Wait, I can't be loud though, man.
No, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of loudness. I'm an old fucking man. Keep it down out there, man.
Not as loud as Moises, bro.
Shout out to Moises Garcia. That's the loudest motherfucker on earth. Hope he's doing all right during his corona.
I'm sure he is, bro. He's out there fighting the war, man. That's my dude, bro.
Have you saw Uncut Gems, right?
Hell yeah.
Bro, seen that shit.
Last night?
Possibly, I think it was, or the night before, might have. What'd you think about that shit?
I was tense. I was tense for a lot of that movie, bro.
Fuck, bro, that movie
like I
man.
was rooting for him, but I was like, why does these people keep fucking him over? And and then the last 20 minutes, it's just like you antsy the whole time because I'm trying to think like, all right, I know what game that was.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to know the outcome of this movie in some capacity, right? And then all the other shit that was just going on. I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
No, bro, it's been out. Like it's already on Netflix,
bro. But the ass on the girl that he was like,
I don't know what you're talking about, son.
We'll talk about it off the record. Like, apparently you can't.
I saw that jiggle though,
bro. When she was wearing that fucking lingerie shit, and I was just like, I looked over at Amber, like she's not watching me. Like,
she's always watching you. That's what you don't understand.
I picked up the phone. I did IMDb. Like, who is this actress? Let me see what else she's been in.
This guy's already one of her fucking million followers
on Instagram. Hell yeah! I guarantee you, after that movie came out, everyone did the same thing, bro.
Dude, Bobby Buds DM'd her the day he saw that movie.
Yeah.
No response.
Oh, of course not.
You know what? It was a good movie, but it might have been. It could have been shorter.
Just for your nerves, like just
no, man, just. Dude, I'm like,
it was what 2 hours?
It was 2 hours.
It was a 2-hour movie.
It was a little long for me. Not that I don't like long movies. I mean, I sat through like all the Tarantino's and Spielberg movies.
The
Michael Cameron.
Yeah, there's like the shit with The Weeknd felt a little out of place out of the whole thing.
Nah, not needed, but I get it. Well, it was placed well.
It was just cause to have a conflict with the girl.
Yeah, I think
you needed to have
that.
You needed to have a conflict with the girl, but
I was just mad that he was getting shitted on. But even though he was like a douchebag, I was like, you're still a d-bag. I'm like, god damn, he just keeps every corner. Shit, spit.
Fucking Kevin Garnett needs a fucking stone.
That was great. He just when he put that over halftime,
like this.
I was like, that looks like cement from like a broken rock from like the lake.
Yeah, I was like, are they not gonna buff that down towards like actually something? Like, I didn't know I didn't know.
I wanted to know who the one that told him not to drop the $200K. She was like, no, bitch.
Who, the lady?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's his lady or his accountant, whoever it was. She like, no, not doing that shit.
That's fucking crazy. It was a good movie. I'm glad.
No, it was I liked it. It was all right. I think it was overhyped.
Here's the thing, man. I don't feel like something can be overhyped. Because the hype is only because you believe it.
Believe it to be good, right?
Right. So that way everyone's hyping it up. That means you believe that.
Yeah.
And then now you're just like, all right, I have to go in expectation so high and it doesn't meet. It's
and
like
excusably, it's like overhyped. You know what I'm saying?
But like sometimes it's just like, all right, I thought it was good. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna like. I think you should watch it. That's my recommendation. I ain't get like this movie of the year.
My guy told me that though, man.
What?
See, I don't think Joker was overhyped. I think that was like.
I thought it was
met
good.
All the standards. I think it's a classic, bro. I bought it on Amazon.
Really?
It's a classic film, bro.
Really?
From beginning to end, filming, cinematography, acting.
So it didn't bother you that all the women he killed were black?
Shit.
This motherfucker's not woke, bro. You didn't notice that? You didn't notice that?
No.
Did he kill any white? Did he kill his mom? No, his mom died, right?
Yeah, no,
he killed his mom.
I forgot.
Smothered her with a pillow.
Oh, that was euthanasia. That doesn't count.
That's another form of murder.
I wonder if they're gonna do a second one or if they just leave it.
Yeah, he's gonna kill all Latina women. That one.
He's just gonna make.
It's called El Joker. No, that's stupid. That was horrible.
Yeah, can we delete that whole fucking thing he just said?
Can you do a fucking second take on that one?
Yes, fucking quick edit. I don't think they should do a second one.
No, I'm good with that
because I don't want to see him. I don't want to see that Joker. I don't feel like he's capable of like. I've already seen Devious playing Joker.
Yeah, with Heath Ledger. Right, criminal mastermind.
And then I like the crazy Joker, and then the Suicide Squad Joker.
I like more comic.
No one likes that Joker.
Yeah, it was. At first, they got with the.
I thought it was gonna be funny, and then it was like, he's got silver fronts.
And then Common was in.
Oh yeah, Common was in it.
I was like,
the funniest shit in any movie.
I ain't hating on Common is one of the greatest rappers ever, man. But He's a good in John Wick though. Boom.
No, that whole scene with him and John Wick were just like pew, 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 like in the subway, just fucking shooting at each other. Like, have you ever heard a gun?
It's so loud.
And if you hear a gun with a silencer, it's like
it's still loud.
It's like
I've heard a gun before. I've heard like AR go off.
It goes from like I don't know a fucking train to like a bus. You know what I'm saying? Like you still hear it. You know what I'm saying? The noise level of a train.
Bro, you can hear a 22 go off, man.
Yeah, but if you put a silencer on it, it's not quiet. And these motherfuckers are walking through the subway and no one's noticing. Fucking pieces of brick flying off.
Because people don't ever think about that. Like everyone's like, oh, you had a silencer, bro. Because how you know if it's silencer?
The best silencer ever is the one from No Country for Old Men. When a dude busts in with a shotgun with a silencer on it.
Oh, man.
And it just sends all these pellets in the dude's chest. That's all you hear is like.
That's one of the greatest movies ever too, man.
Really? No Country for Old Men?
Oh man, I could watch that shit. I was watching that shit for like almost like every other day. I would watch that movie, man.
I think I'm gonna watch Hell or High Water when I get home.
That's a good movie too, man.
The movie's great.
Yeah, that shit was pretty good.
I didn't expect that shit to take a turn the way it did. Pretty fucking. What was I watching? Oh, I got the HBO Max, so it's got a gang of fucking movies on there.
Ooh. Would you pay like 13, 14?
Well, it's 15
Pesos?
$15 a month. Mm-hmm. But I got rid of like WWE Network and shit like that. But
what'd you see?
No, I was watching Great White Hype.
Damn.
You ever?
Are you my daddy?
Great White Hype. I don't understand why people don't fucking like this movie more.
I remember it had bad reviews.
It had a ton of bad reviews. It's not,
but I think it's a classic. But I haven't seen this shit so long.
Dude, you gotta fucking watch it.
I'm down to watch it.
John Lovitz is in. He's like, I can't make caviar from fish eggs, and I'm just like cracking up. He's like, that's exactly what it is. But he's such a fucking. Jeff Goldblum's in it. Samuel L. Jackson, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, man. He plays like the security or something. Yeah, he was hilarious in that movie.
Damon Wayans.
He's the
champ.
The antagonist, right?
No, he's the
pro.
I don't know because the white you're supposed to cheer for the white guy. But
the great white guy. He's actually what's that guy's name? He's
it's Peter Berg.
Peter Berg. He's directed some dope ass movies too, man.
He does. He did a lot of movies.
He's done Town. Is it?
Oh, The Town.
Yeah.
That was Ben Affleck. No.
Maybe. No, I think
that was Ben Affleck.
I can't think right now. Anyway, but he's done some good movies, man.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man, that's a good. You know what I saw, bro? I took this guy's advice, man. Operation Odessa.
Oh, what the drug lord?
Bro. The guy, the Cuban spy, Tony, his nickname doesn't have no relation to his first or last name because his fucking name sounds fucking Eastern Europe, but the guy's a fucking G, right? Was brokering a deal to the Colombians, the Cali cartel, to get a submarine, right? 30 million, he puts it up on them. Okay, he's pushing the guy who has, hey, we need to get this done now. These guys, the Russians got the submarine, you got the money, let's make the transactions. Okay, we're ready. He's like, cool. He's like, just do this, pay it this way. Send me 10 million first, right? And I'll go give it to them. And then X amount of time later, give me the other 10 mil, and then, so on to the other 10. He's like, yeah, no problem, we'll do that. Give him the 10 mil. What the fuck does he do, bro? Talking about spoiler alert. This dude dips.
With $10 million?
With $10 million. Forgets the whole deal, bro. Just leaves. Deserts his two buddies that were also brokering the deal. They became best of friends, right? Gone. Cali cartel, bro. Escobar's rival, bro.
Imagine.
Takes the money in dips, bro. This guy is still a wanted fugitive. And he was interviewed for this documentary. And I'm like, how are you still a fugitive? And you were still record, bro, like international. He's not like U.S. fugitive. International, bro.
They probably did it on a boat somewhere. Fucking North Atlantic.
They asked him some question, bro, how high in the Cuban military he was when he was in the military. He said, man, you're so curious, man. Man, don't ask me no question, man. Man, don't ask me no question, man. You know what, man? He was like, this dude was just sweating swag, bro. That dude had moxie over there. I was like, man, this dude's G money, bro.
I'm about to watch that shit. I want to see a documentary about the Tiger King dude, the Tony Montana, the guy that's in the Cuban dude that bought the tigers.
I'm sure he knew one of these guys, bro. You got. It's a good movie, man.
It's a movie or documentary?
It's a documentary. I'm sorry. It's a good documentary, bro.
All right.
The characters were crazy, man. But you know, after a while, like I think you mentioned it before, you get tired of the same fucking stories, man. But then I don't know what it is. But
when you hear a new one, you're like, oh, this is way more fucked up. But like,
there's so many of these.
Ozark. Have you watched that?
Yes, we all saw it.
Yeah,
I finally saw it. Yeah. I think there's no spoiler alerts with it, right?
You're hurting. They're hurt
because you're in quarantine.
Yeah, people have seen it.
By now, you should have. Yeah, they should be telling us these guys are late.
Yeah, but no, that shit caught me off guard at the end. We're like, what?
I called that shit. I knew it. I was like, she's done. I was like, I know she's done. She gotta go. I was like, she is a liability. I was like,
oh yeah, spoiler alert for anybody. But fuck
got
it.
her hair blown the fuck. It was good though, man.
I'm glad I got back into it. The only reason I got back into it, I think, is because because Amber started watching it, and then I started watching with her, and then I had somebody that you could be like, oh shit with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if I'm just watching it by myself, it's not as fun because it gets monotonous. It's like, all right, yeah, okay. So
do you talk out loud when you watch shows, or do you like are you vocal? You're like, oh shit, like damn, I would have never done that.
Yeah, with somebody else?
Just solo by yourself?
Oh no.
Yeah,
no.
Me neither.
Here's the thing: if I'm doing anything by myself, it's porn, which I watch with the sound off, or I'm watching a movie, so there's no real. I'm not really reacting, or I'm playing a game.
Silent porn film over here.
I don't know. It's so weird. The noise kind of throws me off sometimes, especially like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if I have like, you ever have porn come through your headphones and you're like, what the? This is what it sounds like.
What's this moaning?
Why is there so much mush noise? Like it's so like, yeah, that's why it's weird. Like that way, if it's silent, I can just fucking separate myself from it. Like this is just,
you like that? What?
Yeah, like I know she doesn't like it. Like the fucking thing's poking through her stomach. You can see it.
Oh, dude,
there's no fucking way. Bro. I'm just saying, like, there's shit happening to a woman in porn that you're just like, why am I doing this, man?
Would you do porn?
Right. Huh? Would I do it?
Yeah.
No.
They offered you a lucrative deal, bro. A nice salary. Here you go, lucrative? Bro.
I don't have the equipment for it. I can't even like come properly, bro. The shit comes out like a fucking glob of dog food, like splat. It's not fucking shooting out anywhere.
Oh
like,
man, nah, nobody would see that.
Nobody watched that.
Nobody watched that. I'm actually.
I know what I look like naked. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would anybody? I'd have to have sex like a Mormon, with fucking a sheet with a hole,
a burlap sack on.
Yeah, with a hole cut out where the genitals are.
Is that how they fucking do it?
I think so. Like fucking some shit out of
it's a myth.
Handmaid's Tale.
So
it's not real.
Well, then the Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale is real. We just lived it for the last 2 months. Everybody had masks on.
Oh, yeah.
Are you hearing that? And the fucking stories. CDC states that you must be 6 feet away from.
I know, bro. Fuck that shit,
Shut
man.
up already.
Fuck that. I don't. I'll wear the mask. I get it. Don't tell me what direction to go in.
Bandana.
I don't need an arrow tell me which way to go. I like to wander when I'm in a grocery store.
I can't follow that. I'm already a wander. I'm nomadic.
I go
bro.
up and down the aisles. Anyway I see people, I go up and down the middle. Like I'm not gonna fucking no.
But there's not one person. There's not one person I've seen follow the fucking arrows, or at the very least say, like,
I didn't know what they were there for. I didn't know what they were there for.
Because I'm not looking down.
Right.
I'm looking at the aisles. They should have had them. They were smart. They would have put like arrows on those where the food is at.
Nah,
like,
man.
oh, this way.
Fuck that shit. Don't tell me where to go. I'm wandering. I like being lost.
But you wait at the light, though.
Bro, if you ever want to lose me for an hour, throw me into a jewel that I don't recognize and make me find like breadcrumbs or some shit. Like I'll never get out of that fucking jewel.
Where's your Parmesan cheese?
You ever walk into a jewel and the fruit's on the wrong side? You're like, what the fuck? Why is the fruit over here at this jewel?
I think that comes natural to me, though, bro.
What?
I just know where shit's at, bro. I go to
nah,
grocery
man.
stores.
I hate when I go to a grocery store. I'm in the fucking Osco section. I'm like, I didn't want this. I wanted the jewel. Like, why is this jewel different?
You never know. You might need some halls and shit.
Some halls. Fuck that. I'll find it in jewel.
I get my essential oils on that side of jewel, bro.
Essential oils?
Yeah, man.
For your massages?
Yeah,
I thought that shit's bad to inhale.
But I don't inhale them, bro.
So what do
You're
you
not
do?
supposed to. No.
What do you do with essential oils?
I use them as topically. I like mix them up with coconut oil or with, almond oil. I use it on my body, or for like rubs for pain.
You just lathering up in the shower, or what?
After my shower. Hell yeah, dude. Especially a clean shave. That's what I'll
like
put.
How much oil are you going through?
I mean, it'll last me a few months. I have like honestly, bro. I have black seed oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, eucalyptus oil,
mix
lavender.
all this up and you put it all over your body.
No, not all of it together. It depends. But each one serves a purpose.
But you put it all over your body.
No, not all my body. Like when I shave, like if I shave my everything right here, either I'll use tea tree oil to help with the germs, and just to clean it up, or lavender oil.
Okay.
No, lavender I use a lot because it smells good and it relaxes me.
Yeah, I got this beard oil I've been using. I'm a fan. Helps with the mask.
Yeah,
it's got a good smell. It's like cedar and
yes. Cedar Alice wood is a good.
No, Moroccan. It's a Moroccan like oil, so it's got a good smell to it.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
happy. My beard. I don't know if it looks moisturized or not.
It looks good, bro. I was actually infatuated by it.
I got a diet blue.
Why?
Well, my goddaughter's birthday is coming up Friday.
Oh, okay.
And so so I'm like, what do you want? She's like, dye your beard blue. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. And I got like some spray.
That's cool.
I'm gonna dye it blue, and then I might shave it off. I don't know.
I dyed my hair before when I was young. You ever done that shit?
No, I did the trick with the peroxide and the comb.
Yeah.
And then I brushed it down. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I already had, but in the summertime, my hair would get blonde anyway. Like in the wintertime, it darken up. Then the sun.
Yeah, mine would get light brown.
Mine would lighten up.
Yeah, not light brown, but it would get brown because now it got black. I always thought I had brown hair.
What color did you dye your hair?
Bro, I did the peroxide shit right, and it got light. Nothing ever happened. Then I would get like different colors, man. I would have all this damn near shaved, and just the front part was long. And it was like, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, it was the weirdest shit. So just like the front of the hairline,
like
right
a
here.
Giant eyelash.
Yeah, it was like no, but it was all like cut proportionally to that point.
Oh, okay.
And then it was just long, but not like I had like a bang.
But did you have like bangs here though?
No, it was just pushed back. I would push it back like that. So I would dye that like kind of like I don't know, it was like purple or like light. I would think auburn. It was like different variations of like different shades of like brown or some shit like that. You never got the same shit.
Autumn sunrise.
Hello, everyone.
Was that from Ghost? Anybody remember? No.
Dang, I do remember Ghost, man.
You like it?
I remember those three demons took that dude. What was dude's name that killed? Shit.
I don't remember.
I remember none of that.
I just remember that one line from Ghost when she's possessed by the husband. He's like, "What'd you do to your hair?" Like, it's autumn sunrise. Like it. Like, hell no, woman. It's fucking funny.
No, I haven't seen. Man.
Where are we at on time?
1 hour.
All right.
Yeah.
Do we have any comments?
Yeah, man.
We got so many fucking comments.
Oh shit.
Go through
people saying hi. Athena Hamlin saying what's up.
What up?
Daniel Miller says don't bogart the fucking weed, Abby.
He didn't want any.
Yeah, man. Relax, dude.
Yeah. Live your lives. Daniel Miller. We were talking about the cops. He said gung ho cops watch too much TV. They think they're hunting Osama. Never had problems either, but I've seen bad cops. A lot of good ones too. Good.
True.
And then George Santiago says hi. Harv Roman says talking about OJ plus his Naked Gun movies are rarely replayed. That's very true. I haven't seen Naked Gun ever since I was.
But it's on
That's
Netflix.
A great movie.
Dude,
so it's Airplane.
Airplane. Here's what's funny about Airplane. Airplane is a drama. If you watch it, it's about a plane.
It was a parody of
I know,
an actual.
But it's still in the middle of, like, in the heart of it. It's a drama. Which
now
really
I want to see this.
Yeah, watch
really
it.
Fucked my head up now.
But watch it, like, it's got a lot of funny parts. But then also, like, oh wait, there's a tragedy happening. Like the plane, there's something going on with the plane. It's crashing or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's crashed.
Yeah, but isn't that the part of the I think it's a Steve McQueen.
I know, but they handle it very dramatically. Really? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
I gotta see this shit.
It's I don't know, for some reason.
I haven't seen it. I was a kid.
But the best part when they're fucking lining up to slap that lady.
Calm down.
And then the black dude's got a translator, like that. The subtitles, the jive talking. Get me down in
jive.
That's just fucking funny. Or that little girl, like my coffee, like I like my men black. She's fucking 10 years old in like a businesswoman suit. It's fucking crazy, man.
I gotta watch that again too.
That one,
come up with some more
national.
I had nothing.
That National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. Sam Jackson, Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, dang, you snapped when he's doing the kick.
He walks into his trailer and there's just nothing but Roman columns all over the place.
Oh,
it's got
see that.
That's
You've never seen that?
No, dude.
Dude, it's fucking funny. National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1.
Jeremy Renner, the guy who plays Hawkeye, right? One of his first films that I remember watching it was a National Lampoon, and he's like in the cover, and he's one of those like cowabunga dudes, like, hey man. It's an old movie, man, but that's the first movie I remember seeing him, man. I'm like,
what the fuck else? There was another. Hot Shots.
Yeah,
Hot Shots Part 2.
That's
classic.
Chickens. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's go. Hey, man.
Follow us, Legal Aliens
Just do
Podcast. Visit the website, which is just the YouTube page.
Follow
Legal Aliens.
Sala.
LegalAliensPod.com.
Follow us. We need ya.
Javi Sanchez Comedy, and bye.
Peace out. Hi, Aliana. Love you. My baby.